Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing, and as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, located on the Carnage, is now open daily from 10 a.m. Over 40 of your favorite slot games in a spacious and comfortable atmosphere. We're also open on Sundays from 12 noon, so check us out. Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, where winning is easy. Remember, patrons must adhere to all safety protocols.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Yeah, that's right. And Nawasa, they opened the sub-office in Carriacou today. There was a nice little launch and so on in Carriacou. And, of course, we have that on our page for those of you who might have missed it and you wanted to know more about what's happening with the work that Nawasa is currently doing in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. But on the flip side of things, we want to say hello and welcome to another Mikey Live program. I hope that you're okay. This is what we call news discussed, not told. We have no mercenaries. So we're telling you the thing as it is. You understand? This is where you get the good, the bad, and the Mikey. Folks, the Prime Minister was involved in an accident today. We'll talk to you about that in a moment. Government of Grenada urges calm in neighboring St. Lucia as that island experienced 7 killings in just about 48 hours, just over 48 hours, and the place is just unstable, if you ask me, with gun violence there. We'll talk to you about that in a while. 2023 Data Protection Bill gets approval in the House of Representatives, and Wage Advisory Committee to commence consultations with major stakeholders. We have all of that and more to tell you about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. Again, we'd like to welcome those of you who are coming in here for the first time, and to the usual suspects, we say hello to you. All right, this is no ordinary business right here. We got to let you know the headlines is brought to you through the kind compliment of Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors. They're on board as well, and Infinite Contractors. Folks, we take a break, and when we come back, here's the real news in Olelili Lolo. I see the break is about 52 seconds or something like that. So we're taking the break, and we're coming back. Remember, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit, and that person could be you.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
All right, family, so let's get into the business right now. Grenada's Attorney General and the Minister for Legal Affairs, Labor and Consumer Affairs, Senator the Honorable Claudette Joseph, has mandated the Wage Advisory Committee under the chairmanship of Dr. Colin Gilchrist to commence a series of consultations with major stakeholders with a view to review Grenada's minimum wage, as well as broaden the scope of the minimum wage order. Now, the Wage Advisory Committee was reconstituted on September 1st, 2022 for a period of 3 years and was set up, and that is to address the minimum wage in Grenada, which was not reviewed over the past, 11 or so years? Yeah, about 11 years. Now, the review of the minimum wage is one of government's priorities, they say, and is aligned to the National Sustainable Development Goal 2, vibrant, dynamic, competitive economy with supporting climate and disaster resilience infrastructure. People calling me on the business. I wonder who calling me on the business. You understand? How can a funny number calling me on the business anyway? Let me go. All right, so where were we? Resilient infrastructures and sustainable development goals 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 10. Now, the committee is, they say, excited to begin the consultations and will commence discussions on Wednesday, March 15, 2023. That's tomorrow, with key members from the Grenada Chamber of Industry and Commerce and the Grenada Employers Confederation. All right, now we posted a whole thing on that on our page, and we are hoping that you can actually go check it out. All right. Now, they say that the committee will be holding further one-on-one consultations with other stakeholders in addition to the town hall meetings. All right. So, organize all yourself. We'll be telling you more about this. Yeah. All right. All yeah. How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? All yeah. So, today is no ordinary day. You understand? It was the day we go in the business, in the parliament, boy. You understand? Yeah, man. The 2023 Data Protection Bill. It got its approval in the House of Representatives. A lot of debate today. It went to hectic, rigorous arguments before being passed. thing was about 5 or so hours and a long pans by. It took some time. And the government said, they are bent on making this happen. We're not delaying this thing. Delay. No, this is that new dispensation. It's a new government in town. And they're not waiting nothing. The opposition. They were calling on the government to take their time with this.
Here's what I found.
Well, who talking to you? Nobody not talking to you. You're too fast, too push up. Show might. Yes. So, the opposition is saying, let's take our time with the business. Understand? Go through the communities and have a series of consultations so that people would understand what this bill entails. Because if you don't, and you go ahead and pass this with all the skepticism that's in the air, it may not achieve the intended objective. So the leader of the opposition, Honorable Keith Mitchell, he was making the point, all in the game.
So one is not, I want to make it very clear, one is not here to oppose the initiative of a data collection bill. In fact, our government was part of this process. It was when the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union presented a draft of a harmonized bill throughout the OECS. It was intended through consultation, from what I understood, that bill need to be given wide consultation through the entire OECS, and in case of each country, wide consultation within the society involved. And each government has a responsibility to tailor the bill for its own circumstances. And therefore, it was quite in order for that to be done. So in many years past, through the NDC government and the first NNP government from 2013 to 2018, consultation and discussions were held, but nothing, the process was not moved sufficiently.
He's saying that now that there is going to be movement and so on, he still believes that time should be taken. And he's suggesting that this is being rushed.
In 2021, stakeholder initiative was done and consultation was held within the public sector, including the legal department. The government then asked the Attorney General's office to proceed to look at that bill and make the necessary adjustments as it's seen by them, to recommend to the cabinet to go forward to Parliament. That process was certainly not completed, and the ministry had reported that they were not able to get the consultation process done at the time. So the election was held, and of course, that bill was never discussed at all the levels that it should have been. And that, of course, includes the Bar Association, the trade union movement, the business community, the churches, and all concerned. The point is, Mr. Speaker, this bill has enormous impact on all persons in the society. All persons in the society it has impact on. So the need to have the consultative process done is extremely relevant. And that is my main concern. Clearly, there are aspects of this bill that we should be discussing, pros and cons. But my intervention and seeking the support of the government is for us not to proceed with this bill at this time, so that wide consultation can be held.
Thank you very much, Leader of the Opposition. The Prime Minister, on the other hand, says, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? This has been something that's been there. You understand? Said, well, it's something that's been there, so, you know, you all started the process, and so now we're finishing it. You understand? And they say, we don't care if we had to do it, you know what I mean? We got to stay a whole day and things like that. But the session had to take place. You understand? The Prime Minister was mixing no matters when he spoke this morning.
Mr. Speaker, the Honourable Leader of His Majesty's Opposition admitted that the OECS, as a region, embarked upon since on about 2011. I want to emphasize, we know in 2023. Since 2011, upon a package of legislation aimed at addressing the fact that the world and the OECS was increasingly moving to and processing electronic data. And as part of that process, several pieces of legislation were enacted in 2013. The Electronic Crimes Act. Let me repeat that. The Electronic Crimes Act. The Electronic Evidence Act. And the Electronic Transactions Act. And as the distinguished leader of His Majesty's Opposition said, the Data Protection Bill then was not enacted. Mr. Speaker, the then Cabinet, headed and chaired by the leader of His Majesty's Opposition, in 2021 and in 2022, asked the Attorney General's Chambers and the Ministry of Legal Affairs to, in fact, review the 2011 Data Protection Act, to engage in the necessary review and consultation, to draft. And the then Cabinet, chaired and led by now the leader of His Majesty's Opposition, approved in Cabinet in March of 2022 this bill. Did you have the fear and concern about our citizens' rights when you sat in Cabinet in March of 2022 and approved this bill? Mr. Speaker, regrettably, regrettably, Mr. Speaker, you know, when I stand and I listen the passion of the distinguished Member of Parliament for the town of St. George about the need to work together, why did he not disclose that as a then Member of Cabinet, he approved this bill? So, you see, Mr. Speaker.
All right, I want us to give full attention to the member who's on the floor, Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr.
Speaker. If we must speak and the speak would be disturbing, I advise that we go outside.
Speak that easy too, yeah. So that's the Prime Minister's perspective on things. And immediately after that, as well, there was the leader of the opposition who again decided to go ahead on the sidelines, and they were doing a press conference to speak about their challenge where this bill is concerned. Now they are suggesting that this go through a process of consultation so that people can have a clearer understanding of what it is about, so that there is less resistance. And they're also saying that although the bill would have good intentions, there might be bad actors. So that care and time should be taken, you know, to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, so to speak, so that they cover all the ends, all the loopholes, and all the loose ends. So there's no need to rush this. That's the opposition's side of the story. So at the end of the day, well, you know how the parliament set up, and so the ayes had it, and so the ayes did have it. Yes, I'm sure you're going to be hearing more about this in the coming days, weeks, and probably even months. All right, and that's the position on things. Today, the 2023 Data Protection Bill, as it got its approval in the House of Representatives. Earlier. And that performance by the Prime Minister and came right after the man was in a shake-up. The man was in an accident today. Yes, and early morning, boom, Prime Minister, his vehicle crashed into another. Well, luckily for him, he escaped unhurt. But that wasn't the same for the vehicle. And the vehicle maybe had a little headache after that business, you know what I mean? But yeah, boy, it was a close call. Well, as you can see, yeah. So, yeah, boy, Prime Minister, you're lucky. You understand? Because not many people are that lucky these days. You understand? When we hear accidents and things, it'll be dead. You know. So we even heard from the government as it relates to this accident. No, according to them, en route to the House of Parliament this morning, the Prime Minister, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, his car was involved in a motor vehicle accident with oncoming traffic on the Springs Main Road. The Prime Minister is unharmed, and all involved escaped without major injury. You understand? Now, speaking from Parliament, where he is scheduled to participate in, well, he was, and that's the press release, but of course, part of that is a little expired. So they're saying that at the sitting today, the House of Representatives, Prime Minister Mitchell expressed concern for the drivers, noting that not all injuries produce immediate pain. You understand? The Office of the Prime Minister is currently working, they say, to ensure that all parties receive a medical exam following the incident to rule out the risk of potential complications. You understand? Luckily, we are, you know, our ethics are different here in Grenada. So nobody's going to hold it back on the neck and say, oh God, you know, so that they could get extra money. Here we honest. You understand? Here we honest. In other places, bagels say, oh God, they're cutting me. They're having life injuries and things, you know, people. But Grenada different. You know, we're different. We're different. But anyway, going back to the accident, it's good that there were no major injuries or so sustained from that crash this morning. All right. Earlier, we are moving on. How are we looking for time? Earlier, the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, coming out of Grenada here, it pertains to St. Lucia. They say when house on fire, the neighbor house on fire, you go ahead and you wet yours. And the government of Grenada, they are urging calm in neighboring St. Lucia. They say that they note with regret the recent spate of gang violence in neighboring St. Lucia, which has resulted in unnecessary loss of life. Also severe emotional distress to families and communities across the island, and a temporary disruption of schools in Viewfort. I ain't making it up. Go and look it up. I ain't making it up. All go and watch it. You understand? Follow St. Lucia News. We were telling all about it last night. I'm actually happy to see that we are recognizing this as a country. Now, the Prime Minister, Honorable Dickon Mitchell, in his capacity as chairman of the Regional Security Services, or the Regional Security Systems, as we say, the RSS, responded favorably to a request from St. Lucia's Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pear, for the RSS to support the Royal Police Force of St. Lucia. Personnel from the RSS, they are expected to arrive in St. Lucia from this week. In other words, the Regional Security Systems, they are a group of islands, right, in the region. And whenever there's emergency situations, be it humanitarian needs, war, whatever the case is, they can, all of those participating islands can send representatives to that island. So they form themselves into a group, you understand? And all the soldiers and things, they come together, yes, as one unit. So just as how you have Grenada Police Force, St. Lucia Police Force, they will take special officers from the St. Lucia Police Force, add it with the Grenada Police, and then the other islands, and they come into one unit. So that's what's going to be happening. All right? So the personnel from the different islands will be arriving as of this week. Now, quote, the Caribbean region is proudly a zone of peace. All right? A designation that we cannot take for granted, especially given current global tensions, Prime Minister Mitchell said. Our small and often close-knit communities have no place for this level of violence, which threatens the lives and livelihoods of our citizens and the places our tourism dependent economies at risk. We call on all parties to work with the relevant authorities towards a peaceful solution. Now, what we can tell you is that based on our own investigations, about 7 people, 7 killed between Thursday night, into Friday, into Saturday. You understand? So Thursday, we had 3 people being gunned down. That's Thursday. So schools were closed on Friday while the island dealt with that. And while the island was dealing with that on Friday, the reality of what happened on Thursday, 3 more people were killed. Gun violence. And then early Saturday morning, another person was killed again. St. Lucia. We ain't making it up.
It appears that the marauding gunmen who have held Viewfort captive for 4 years with the episodic bouts of gun violence in a long-running turf war are now training their weapons on innocent bystanders and relatives. More lives were lost on Friday night and Saturday morning following the eruption of deadly gunfire on Thursday when 3 people were killed in the span of 2 hours. Police have confirmed that 2 men were shot dead on Friday evening. 59-year-old Sylvanus Joseph, also known as Seaboy, and 52-year-old Dexter Vitalis, alias Marianne, was shot dead at Westside at about 6:30 p.m.
I said, how much shot burst in this? I went in my house, of course. When I went in my house, more gunshots again burst in. Yeah, when I go outside there, I see my old man they kill there. Understand? So and we have no trouble here. If nobody, we have no gang here. We alone that here alone by ourselves. We at West Side alone. We have no trouble with nobody.
The two were mere feet from each other. Several spent shells were found at the scene. They were simply having a Friday night drink in the open air when their lives were taken with impunity.
And we have no trouble with nobody. The people are there drinking the rum and enjoying it. One drinking rum, one not drinking, and they're enjoying themselves.
So what do you think about the whole situation in Viewport right now?
It's not good, it's very bad. Gata right now is always family and innocent people that are dying innocent because of stupidness.
Concerned citizens say these victims were no violent offenders but mild-mannered middle-aged members of the community.
The newsman, what I could tell you, they are very honest man. They are honest fellas, very honest with everybody in the neighborhood. They are no violence youth or say they are out of order to respect anybody in this neighborhood which is the West Side. They are very honest man. And what happened tonight there is unnecessary. That's what I can say. We go for them or with their families, it's not right.
About 2 hours later, at around 8:30 p.m., 43-year-old Marcus Shalry of Bruceville was fatally shot, sustaining wounds to the neck, back, and the shoulder. The sound of more gunfire would crack the air at the first blush of light Saturday, with the neighborhood tailor the target of gunmen as the territorial battles on the narrow slither of land take on a more disturbing dimension. Eldra, a well-known senior citizen, is shocked at the murder of her younger brother, Eustace Dada Roland.
I don't think that I doing anybody nothing. That I with everybody. He have his own ways. He's a kind of hard temper person, but he's not doing nobody nothing. I don't know why they had to kill him. Because he's not in no gang nothing. But he's living there in the area there. So I don't know why.
What is his profession?
A tailor. He's a tailor up by just by the old in primary school there.
The streets of Viewfort now unfortunately resemble a ghost town and conflict zone, with police officers in camouflage, fatigues and tactical gear running 24-hour patrols to keep the peace as the hunt for the perpetrators of violence pick up. Some businesses have decided to stay closed, while citizens have opted not to venture out for fear of retribution at the hands of the killers who have seemingly turned on the community simply based on a dress code. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.
Thank you, Joachim. And so the government of Grenada stands in solidarity, they say, with the law-abiding citizens of St. Lucia and urges all concerned to refrain from harmful retaliatory actions that seek to unravel the peaceful nature of our societies. May God continue to bless the people of St. Lucia. We have a lot of St. Lucians here, so it is indeed one community. One community. You understand? So we are hoping that this will get under control, because that's just too much. Too much. Anyway, the two unbeaten teams in the tournament, we're talking about the St. David's and St. Andrew, who are to contest the final of the GCA Under-19 Super 50 Cup. All right, so those two teams they are the unbeaten teams in the tournament. St. David's and St. Andrew, they will face off against each other in order to have a big winner. All right, the finals is going to be Wednesday, March 15 at the Las Vegas playing field. St. Andrew is going good. All right, and St. David, we pretty. So let's wish them all the best. The St. David are the defending champions. All right. So, all right. Blessings to all. Yeah. St. David is probably the best parish in Grenada, right? St. David is the best parish in Grenada. I love that talent. Well, after St. John. Let me not get myself in that kind of trouble. My family, we are from St. Patrick. Grew up in St. John. I moved to St. David, and that's where I currently live, right on the border. I swear to you, I could spit into St. George's. It's right on the border. And I understand if I extend my house a little bit, half of my house in St. George's, the next half in St. David's. So, anyway, lately that talk. Right. All right. So anyway, good. All of the parishes, in fact, have its own something that it is known for. So we have to appreciate that. Folks, I want to let you know a few things so I don't take you by surprise. We will be having a couple entertainment segments for you coming up. All right, as we try to mix things up, ease the tension a little bit. Okay, so we're going to be having some karaoke. We're going to be having some band launches as we get ready for Spice Mass 2023 and some other entertainment pieces for you. Yeah, we primarily news and will always be news, but maybe once a week or something, I want to bring in something different for you, when we can, because sometimes when the news is heavy, we need to break the thing, yeah, so we want to just a little bit, so expect that. All right, we just have some exciting things coming up soon, and so I just want you to know that, you being a part of this network, it's going to benefit you tremendously. Yeah. So anyway, and of course, since last year we tell Ollie we had something coming, we had to slow down the come a bit, like when hold it back a little bit, we holding it back. Don't get me wrong, we're slowing down when we release, not when we when we're launching the business, because the timing has to be right. You understand? It's a very expensive initiative, so we want to make sure we launch this in the right time. All right, so to take all the time with us, Also, folks, by way of notice, we do not have, I don't know what's going on. So we didn't have national report yesterday. We don't have national report today. Let's see what tomorrow brings, okay? I don't know what's going on. I know it's very rare that you don't have a national report. It's been going for how many years now since we started this program, 5 years ago? Maybe there was a national report. Maybe I have a conflict on my hand. So maybe something is I'm not sure if it's any technical. Probably I will call them tomorrow and find out what's going on. But yeah, 2 days in a row, no national, that's not normal. That is not normal. All right, so we have to call the doctor tomorrow, find out what's going on with the patient. Okay, so let me take a quick break because I realize we're running out of time. So I'm taking a break and I'm coming back. And when I come back, we have for you the weather and anything else. We will tell all that about the business. Okay, good.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, located on the Carnage, is now open daily from 10 a.m. Over 40 of your favorite slot games in a spacious and comfortable atmosphere. We're also open on Sundays from 12 noon, so check us out. Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, where winning is easy. Remember, patrons must adhere to all safety protocols.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. Batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats, and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Concerned about your general health and wellness?
Do you need to know your complete blood count, lipid profile, or HbA1c?
Maybe you need to get a renal, thyroid, or liver function test.
Interested in STI screening? for HIV, syphilis, herpes, chlamydia, or gonorrhea?
All of these tests, plus hundreds more, are available at Allied Laboratories.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Calico, on the second floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Grand Anse Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of Excel Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588 or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488 or send us an email at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada.
Alrighty, and welcome again, welcome back. And of course, what we have for you is the weather, and that's submitted by the Met Office. We can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and windy. Tonight's minimum temperature just about 23 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northerly to northeasterly swells. And a marine advisory is in effect. And we take a look at Wednesday. We can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and windy. Max temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum 23.5. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate to slightly rough with waves 6 to 8 feet in northerly to northeasterly swells. And a marine advisory remains in effect for Wednesday as well. So, family, let's big up to some of the people, the people on YouTube, on the big screen. Some people put on YouTube and they go on the big screen. Soraya, it's Clovey, Suzanne, who else? I mean, everybody on there. My mom and the whole family on YouTube, blessings to you. And as well, whole family on Facebook, the Javars and everybody who are always working hard. Javar encouraging people to share the program. Big up the sharing committee, Eunice, Adonna, Dillian, who's always there sharing multiple times. Allison, who's there all the time as well. Ezran, who's been there day one. Claudette, who's always there as well. Blessings to you guys, all right? Who else is with us? Zaka is always on the program all the time. Big up Hillary, always there as well. Kirin and them, like the staples of the program, Kirin and Shireen, always on the program. Praise and worship, always on the program as well. Bermuda, always on. Where's Shireen? Bermuda, always on the program. Veronica, blessings to you again. So all the family members on here, blessings to you, and may God bless you. All right, Diana, blessings to you as well. Don't forget to share the business, Michelle. All right, Angel, don't forget to share the business as well. Some of you haven't shared, so all the share the business. All right, we're close to 3 figures on the sharing, so please go ahead and share the business. All right, some of you, you're listening, you're hearing, but you're not sharing. Dying cool. So share the business, okay? We're looking for 6 more persons to share, so make one of those persons be you. Thank you very much as well, Ezra, you know you're welcome too. All right, so we're looking for 6 more persons to share the business, okay? So share the business. Lisa, you ain't share yet. Lisa, share the business. Okay, share the business. Joseph, what's going on? What going, Joseph? Praise and worship. Have you shared the business already? Huh? So good. Okay, great. Who else? Della, what going? Big up Della. Della, make sure you share the business too. Okay, we're looking for 4 more persons to share the business. All right. I ain't seen you. Monet, what's going on? Eh? Happy birthday to Ezran. Everybody, come on, join me. Happy birthday to Ezran. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Ezran. May the good Lord bless you, Ezran. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless and keep you. Because happy birthday to you. So blessings, 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 everybody. Please help me in wishing Ezran, happy birthday to you. All right? You should have told us that before. You know what I mean? Allah is there. Allah, blessings to you as well. Okay. Lisa say I shared already. Okay, no problem. Joseph shared as well. So, Hazeland, blessings to you too. Okay. So, Ezwan, take your time, enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Knock a glass for me. Yeah. Knock a glass for me. You're a good soul, and we're glad to know that you've made it to another birthday. Suzette, what go on? Yeah. Yes, man, Kieran. I know what it is like, yeah? Velma, all right, cool. It's Groovy? All right, cool. I'm happy to see that you guys giving Ezwan such a wonderful time. So, yeah, we pop a bottle. Yeah? Take care, guys. Have a good one, and may God richly bless you. Let's go! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, ja! No, take care.